When you have several files sharing the same structure and you want to combine them in one query, there are two ways to do that. The first one is to import them one by one, apply the same transformations, and then append them together in a Power Query editor. But this is time consuming, especially if you have many files. The second and the most efficient way is to directly connect to the folder that contains these files. And in this video, I will show you how to do that. If you want to connect to the folder that contains the files that you want to combine, you will go to the Get Data, click there, and then click on More. And then click on the folder, Connect. This is the folder that I want to select. Okay. And in this window, we see the files included in this folder. There are 5 Excel files. They contain information about the terminals, and all of them share the same structure. It's important to mention that this way of connecting to the folder is working in that way if there are some criteria met. Like, all the files must reside in the same folder. All files must share the same structure. That means the number of columns, column names, and the data types should be the same. And one important note as well, they should contain one sheet that we want to combine, and this sheet in all the files must have the same name. If you have the sheets with different names, then this method will not work. So make sure that sheet names are the same. Let's click on the Combine, Combine and Transform. I see the sheet name. It is just sheet 1, but it has the same name for all the files. Let's click on OK. Go to the Query Editor. And here in the queries, we have several steps. This happens when you connect to the folder. And this is our combined query. This file contains details from all the 5 Excel files that were included in the folder. And when you use this way, it combines the files in a vertical form. It's like the same that Append does, but more efficient way. In the applied steps, we see some steps already. If you click on the source, here we can see all the list of the files combined, and then some steps were made automatically by the query editor. What is important to check if the data types are readable in a correct way. Like, I see this column should be data type, but it identifies as the whole number. So let's go here, the data type, we see it's the whole number, to click there and click on the date. Replace current, and we will get the date data type. It is important to pay attention to that if the data types are in the correct type that you want, and especially the date data type. And if for some reason you have the problems with converting it to the correct data type, and your Power BI is not identifying it as the date type, then please check your regional settings. Well, all the rest, it looks the numbers. I see it on the icons here. And this last one, the terminal names, it is the text type. It should be like that. Like the first column, it shows the Excel files names. So it's not needed. and I will right click on that and remove this column. It's not needed. And whenever you perform the transformations here, you will see it in applied steps. So this removed column step we have recorded there now. Later, when you add or remove files in the folder and refresh the query editor data, the new data will be loaded without any extra manual steps. And this is a very efficient way of working. So whenever you have several files sharing the same structure, just save them in one folder and connect to the folder directly, and it will save you time. There's another way of combining files as well. Like I mentioned in the beginning, you can load them and then append them. I will show you that way in another video.